Yo, what is up, everybody?
Camera, screen curtain on.
Neighborhood blind man here.
Near right edge. Speech off.
Gonna turn my voiceover off. Welcome to my definitive Mortal Kombat 12 character wish list. This is just gonna be base characters. If you enjoy this content, like, share, comment, subscribe, and let's get into it. So, I know I promised this video back on Friday. Oh, wait, it is Friday. Duh. Wow, I'm so fucking stupid. I was gonna upload this actually yesterday, but, I actually was going through a lot of migraine issues. But with that being said, I'm feeling a lot better, so let's jump into this. So, Mortal Kombat 11 had 25 characters as its base roster. I'm not gonna go that high, because if I had a wish list, my wish list would be every Mortal Kombat character, every DLC character, every joke character ever created, every concept art character for the game. So, obviously, I'm just going to get the classic characters out of the way. Scorpion, Sub-Zero, Liu Kang, Raiden, Sonya, Kano, Johnny Cage, I think should all come back. Reptile and Ermac, I really want them to come back. I think NetherRealm did them so dirty in MK11. Ermac is basically a thing in the pit, in the crypt, and Reptile was a statue that you had to find, and all this. Like, I think that it was cool, it was nice little Easter eggs, but I honestly think they got done dirty. I mean, I can't see it, but I had someone describe to me the Ermac design, and from what the people told me, it sounds like it'd be a really cool skin to have. So if they do bring him back in MK12, make that his default skin. I'm curious if they do bring back Reptile to see what they do with him. I think the ladies need to come back. The Lady Ninjas, Jade, Scarlet, Katana, Melina, Sindel should all come back. They're classic characters. They have huge fan bases. Everybody loves them. Do I want Smoke back? Yes. But give me Human Smoke as his default costume and maybe a Cyber Smoke skin as his alternate, or vice versa. I wouldn't care, as long as he, plays like Smoke. And maybe just for shits and giggles, you can give him the Cyrax, or the Sector uppercut teleport punch with the Scorpion Spear, just for old time's sake. I think Fujin should come back. Cetrion, Geras, they should both come back. They were really interesting characters, and I think they're both really important to the story. But who knows which version is canon? The Shang Tsung or Liu Kang endings? I mean, we don't really know until we get the reveal trailer. I think that Kung Lao should come back, but it should be, the great Kung Lao, but we should also have an option to play as modern day Kung Lao. I think Rain needs to make a comeback, maybe expand on his lore. So this is the part where I talk about some 3D era characters a lot of people really aren't fans of, but I am. I think Taven and Dagon should come back. We could bring, the Red Dragon into the mix. We had the Black Dragon, let's bring in the Red Dragon, But if we bring back people like Cobra, Kira, Suhao, give them major costume redesigns, major gameplay overhauls, and give them better lore. I think Stryker would be interesting. I mean, yes, we have Aaron Black, but I think Stryker could maybe be his rival of some sort. Or, he could replace Aaron Black, because Aaron Black has been in 2 games. So I think he does need a rest for at least a game. Kotal Khan, Kotal Khan's technically dead if you've played Aftermath. Spoilers if you haven't, I'm so sorry I ruined that. Do I think Kotal Khan should come back? Personally, I don't like his playstyle. I never have. MKX Kotal Khan was way more fun than MK11 Kotal Khan, I'm gonna just be honest with you. But let me know down in the comments below, which version of Kotal Khan did you like more, MK11 or MKX? I think that some of the other older characters should come back, like Chameleon but give us female chameleon and give us male chameleon just so Reptile has more characters in his species. I think that Meat should come back. That'd be pretty interesting. Draman, maybe. Moloch. And, I don't know. I just think we need more big, beefy boy boss characters back in the series. Now, I was gonna go into super detail on each character, but I just figured I wanted to get this list out there, let everyone know what I think should be back in the game, and if certain characters don't make it in, you know, it's not a big deal, it's not the end of the world. There's always DLC opportunity, there's always MK13, or MK12 point, whatever they want to call it. I do think Frost should come back, but Human Frost. Nightwolf should come back. I don't think Shang Tsung should come back. We just had Shang Tsung in MK9, which was 12 years ago. And we also had him in MK11 Aftermath. So I think, please, NetherRealm, don't bring back Chronica. I'm sure a lot of us MK fans in the community can agree that she was one of the worst boss characters in the entire series. So please, NetherRealm, don't bring back Chronica. Shang Tsung would be a cool character to have back as a main villain, but I think with Liu Kang's canon ending, or not his canon ending, his Aftermath ending, with him, you know, wiping Shang Tsung from existence, I think that leaves room for another big bad character like Goro to return, or Onaga. I don't think we need Shiva. We just had Shiva. So I think if they do bring back a Shokan character like Goro or Kentaro, that would be fine. Just don't give them the Shokan stomp, and if you do, please don't make it as broken as, you know, Day 1 Shiva. Or Shiva for the first 2-3 weeks that she was released in MK11. I would know, I'm not proud of what I did, but I terrorized Combat League with just spamming stomp. And, yeah. Good times. But I do think that we should get another Shokan character. Kenshi, I think, should come back. I think Jackie and Cassie need a break. And I know that's controversial because I know people like those characters. But give me Takeda and Kenshi as replacements. Give me maybe a newer character, like another member of the Shiraiyu. Like maybe an ancestor of Scorpion if we don't get Scorpion, or another just Shiraiyu member, which I think they could make that be Takeda. If they want to bring back Kung Jin, I think they can. I don't know if they will. He wasn't very popular in MKX. Not a lot of people played him very much. At least that's what I've heard. I don't know how true that is. I played him a little bit. I thought he was really fun. You know, he had a couple variations where it was like, okay, these moves are kind of eh. And then he had the one variation with his staff. I think it was the one with the blades that I personally fell in love with. I was a big fan of that one with the chakram and stuff. So I think he could be very interesting. And if we get, you know, some other classic characters, I think that we should bring back, you know, Cyrax and Sector and give us human alternate skins like we had in MK9. And even if they wanted to do a new character, they could do Hydro, which was, I believe, a fan-created character. He was like a robot with water powers. He was like a robotic rain, I think. I could be wrong about that. But I think we should have some more of the cyber characters back, like Smoke, you know, maybe Cyber Smoke, or like a Cyber Sub-Zero. No, not Cyber Sub-Zero. I don't think Cyber Sub-Zero would work. Make it like an alternate costume, maybe, for Sub-Zero. There's like a callback, like, hey, he used to be a Cyber at one point. Here's the skin. You can play as him. You know, but give us, you know, Cyrax, Sector. Give us human skins for them as well. And I know this might sound a little weird, but give us the Mortal Kombat 2021 movie skins for characters. Like Raiden, Scorpion, Sub-Zero. And if they do that, bring the voice actors. Bring, you know, Hiroyuki Sanada. You know, bring Joe Taslim. have them do the voiceovers. I think that'd be really interesting. Other characters I think should return. Personally, I don't think Devora needs to be in the game. She's been in 2 games. She's killed off 3 legacy characters. You know, she killed Baraka and Melina and MKX alone, and that pissed a lot of fans off. So I think Devora should sit out a game. And I think they should bring back Noob Saibot and Baraka. We had them in MK11, but I think they need a little more love, so I think we should bring them both back in MK12. I'm gonna just be honest, man. I really personally, this is just my personal opinion, I really want them to bring, who was it? I really want them to bring, Revenant Quan Chi. Bring Quan Chi back. If we don't get Shang Tsung, bring Quan Chi, but make him a Revenant. I think that'd be really cool. If we get Shao Kahn again, you know, maybe give him a Revenant skin. That'd be interesting to see what the concept of a Revenant Shao Kahn would look like. Or like a, I don't know, like a Revenant Melina maybe. Because if they keep it canon where Devora kills Melina, which she did in MKX, and it's mentioned in story mode in MK11. If that stays canon in MK12, you know, maybe we could get like a Revenant Melina's costume or something. So I think that'd be very interesting. Do I think Collector should come back? I don't mind Collector. I didn't really care for the voice actor. I'm not saying I don't like him as a person. I'm sure he's a great guy. I just personally didn't care for the voice. His playstyle was super interesting, you know, the blades and the lantern and the chain thing that he had and the little vial and just all these different other moves, his teleport, and he had a couple command grabs and sorry, excuse me, I got the hiccups. So, I mean, that would be interesting if they brought him back. I don't know if they will, and sorry if my face isn't centered in the camera. I'm kind of moving my phone around. But I think Collector, I would be okay if he's in the game, but I would also be fine if he's not in the game. That's just a small amount of characters. I would want everyone I've named. Some of them I grouped together because some of them I think it's going to be obvious that they return. I am curious to see if NetherRealm does create new characters. Like when MK11 was first getting rumored and talked about, we didn't know who Geras was. We didn't know about Cetrion. You know, we didn't know about, you know, those 2 characters, or Collector. We didn't know about any of them until we saw their combat casts and their gameplay and their trailers. And so, I mean, I'm curious to see if NetherRealm does do new characters. I'm curious to see on who they add, how they're related to other characters, what the lore is, why they're in the game now. Do I think... And oh yeah, by the way, I think we should get Tanya again. I think we should get Tanya. I think we should also get, you know... oh, what's her fucking name? Kira, but don't make her a Kano clone. King Jared, or Jarek, I believe his name is. Not Jarek. Jarek was another Kano clone. King Jared, I think, would be pretty interesting. You know, you could have him be like an Edenian swordsman, maybe. Like, kind of make him like a female version of like Jade and Katana and fuse them together, I guess. I don't know how that would work. And I don't know, if you wanted to make him a ninja, make him like a pink ninja or a, you know, just some just some type of, I don't know what they will do, but I think that could be an interesting concept. I already did videos on my stages that I want to return. I'm gonna make another video sometime next week talking about what I hope gets addressed, like what lore I think needs to be fixed and what lore I think should be gone. Actually, no, I'm just going to do on what lore I think needs to be expanded on. Because if I did a video on what lore I think needs to be fixed or what lore I think needs to be expanded, I think I'd be here for like 3 hours. And I don't think you guys want to watch a video of 3 hours of hearing me just my face half in the camera and talking about nonsense. So, with that being said, I'm sorry my roster isn't as inclusive as some other people's. If you guys want a pretty interesting roster video to check out, I recommend True Underdog's video. He had a pretty good roster. I know Uncaged Games has a roster video. I haven't seen it personally, so I'm going to go watch that because I'm curious to see on who his Wish roster is. I am going to do a video next week talking about some lore I think that could be, expanded upon. And I'm also going to do another video talking about on my wish list for DLC characters. Some of them might surprise you. Some of them not so much. So with that being said, I hope you guys found this video to be interesting. I'm curious to see your guys' theories, thoughts, comments. Hell, make your own character wish roster down in the comments. I'll go through and I'll check them out. Anyways, I hope you like, comment, share, subscribe as we try to get to 50 subscribers before the end of the year so I can do Q&A live streams with you guys and AMAs and stuff like that. I hope you guys like the content, and I appreciate every like, every view, every subscriber. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be doing this. And, just with an iPhone 14 camera and my own thoughts, that's how I make these, So, I am going to mess around with some other apps. I heard iMovie is very good for people with disabilities who are trying to make content on YouTube. I've never used iMovie, but I'm going to look into it, hopefully, and see what that can do. I'm going to look into trying maybe adding some like background music or something. I don't know. It might take a little more time, but just bear with me. I am going to eventually get a tripod, stuff like that. Not anytime soon, but eventually. I'm still currently working on getting internet set up here, but that's taking a little longer than expected. But when I get internet, we'll officially be able to do online matches of MK11. If I am able to download Killer Instinct, I might play some Killer Instinct matches. I don't know if that game will be online because that game online is fucking insane. So I definitely will be doing some MK11 stuff online when I get internet. Combat League sets, rank matches, stuff like that. I definitely know MK12, when that game gets released, I'll be doing stuff online with that. When, MK12 comes out, we'll do some story mode playthroughs, maybe some combo tutorials like I did for MK11. I know I didn't do all the characters, I just did my favorite characters. And let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do brutality tutorials as well for MK12, if they have brutalities in that game, because I can do that as well. Anyways, I love you guys. I hope this video has found you guys well. I'm curious to see what your guys' wish rosters are. I'm curious to see what your guys' wish rosters for characters, stages, skins, whatever it may be. Let me know. Let's keep this MK12 train hype rolling. NetherRealm hasn't really informed us of anything, and Ed Boon's been teasing us on Twitter, but that doesn't mean anything. So we gotta come up with our own stuff to sedate the community until then. But like I said, make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe if you would like. It would mean a lot to me personally. It would help out the channel. I hope this video has found you well. Stay safe. Have a good weekend. And peace out, everybody.
Speech on. Take picture. Stop recording video.